All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Just doing some little basic experimentation here with the light that I've got to try to kind of see what's going on, what kind of temperatures and readings I can get. I wanted to kind of share what I've got with you guys here today. After about 6 hours of dark last night, maybe closer to 9, I guess. Now that I think about it, it was actually probably a little bit closer to 9 hours of sleep. I go ahead and kick the double button today, just for the simple fact that I wanted to give them a little bit of something different. I'm trying to, some days I'll put them in different atmospheres and kind of give them as close as what I can do to kind of mimicking different, days or weather patterns that you might have out there in the actual world, because some of these are probably actually going to be outdoor at some point. So trying to kind of keep them kind of close to that. But today my temperatures have been really running around 70 degrees for the most part with just the veg light. So today I'm running the bloom also with the veg. As you can see down there, all the different colors reflecting off of the bottom of the tray. But my temperatures now are getting closer to 75-ish. So I think that might be a good thing, but I don't know if I necessarily need to do that every day. If you look down there, the hygrometer is actually reading 40. I think that's due to the fact that I got the fan blowing. As you can see, the soil is somewhat damp down there, so I know that there's a little bit more humidity in the air than what it's actually showing there due to the wind. But that's just something that you're going to have to learn to gauge yourself, apparently, on your own garden, because everyone's a little bit different, kind of like the dogs. I'm noticing that when I'm looking at some of these videos and information on how to use the Nectar for the Gods line, they're basically saying that too. A lot of people's soils are different. They try to tell you to use their soil and everything like that to make things, as simple as possible, to get a general idea of your growing capabilities, right offhand, and then you can experiment with stuff a little later. There are some people that use different lines. The only thing that I've actually heard about this line that it may be actually needing a little bit of is potassium, or possibly a little bit of other iron type elements that are beneficial to the plant, I guess, in some aspect or another. But like I said, a lot of these dirts are different. They offer different things. The Nectar for the Gods line is using calcium to deliver the nutrients. So that's basically how they are designing their nutrient line to be fed. So I'm going to study that, and I've actually got contacted them through their website to get an idea of how to use their product, and they've actually got a sample kit that it seems that they'll actually just ship out to you to try. All you've got to do is pay for the shipping. So if anybody's out there interested in Nectar for the Gods line, I suggest you do that. I do have a local store here called Grow Up that I plan to buy their product from, but I'm actually learning how to use their product by watching their Nectar for the Gods OCG Fam Show, which is basically like a YouTube channel that you can go check out to teach you little ins and outs of their system. So anyhow, like I said, check them out. They do ship that stuff out to you free to try out. And then also you can find a store locator and then find somebody who's actually got their product around for you. But anyhow, currently I am not using any feed. I'm just using distilled water. That's the result that I'm getting. I'm just basically starting these things out, getting them ready. I'm going to start learning the ins and outs of the newt line now, and I'm going to start implementing some of that stuff here shortly. But I want to make sure that I'm, up to speed on everything and know what I'm doing before I actually start doing that. So basically, these are just the babies still. But like I said, got the thing on flower today. As you can see here, I did go ahead and also hung the T5 HO. Basically, it's a little 2-foot light T5 high output, full spectrum, and that's just a little extra boost. I'm going to actually probably get another one to mount on this side to where there's basically one of these on either side hanging down like that to kind of give it a little extra. Anyway, open to suggestions, folks. I'd like to get some conversation going here with the garden. See if you guys are seeing anything that I need to do. Incorporated the wind, as you can see here. Got a light fan going, and you can kind of see them dancing around a little bit. Not nothing too crazy, but they're moving around a little bit. So anyhow, I was just wanting to check on what this other function does for my readings here. I've still yet to get a pH meter, and I think there was one other one that I've got to get in order to use this line here so I can test the pH. And they've got stuff that you can add to it or diminish it so that you can, stir your stuff up and make sure that you're getting your proper pH balances before you're feeding your plants also. So they also do suggest that, if a lot of people might not know this, but you got to shake that stuff almost every time you feed it. A lot of the stuff settles at the bottom, so it's almost like anything else in life now besides water. I don't know if they recommend shaking water, but any other like your Gatorade or orange juices and stuff like that, you'll want to shake that stuff up real good and get everything mixed up again, because sometimes it settles in the distribution process. So anyhow, I'm just checking in with you guys. Fed my little squirrel out front this morning. Been walking the dogs. I got all of them done except old Broody and old Gizzy Butt. I'll get them out here this afternoon yet. And just wanted to touch base with you guys, see what's going on, show you guys how the garden's going and some of the experimenting that I'm doing. Some days I'll run the fan, some days I won't. Obviously I'm changing the temperature around a little bit here and there with the light. I've got the house set at 72, and then that's what my readings are in there. It actually looks like it's closer to 75. So anyhow, just wanted to see what everybody thinks, see what's going on with everybody today. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's pretty nice outside here. It's sunny and probably about 45, I'd guess. Anyhow, be good, folks. Have a good day. Talk to you later.